Hey, this is director, producer Alan Wills, and I am on Positive Power 21 with Jerry Royce Live. And when I'm online, I listen to Jerry Royce Live at www.spreaker.com/positivepower21.org. Y'all heard?
You're listening to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide Podcast.
Hi, if you're struggling with your relationship or you just can't seem to find the right one, author Gerald Manuel has written an enlightening new book entitled How to Identify Your Spiritual Soulmate. You may order a copy today from Amazon.com or at BarnesandNoble.com. This book is sure to answer many of the questions you may have. Thank you and God bless you.
This is author Andre James Carter, and I am the author of the manual, here live on Jerry Royce Live Worldwide.
You are listening to PositivePower21.org with Jerry Royce.
What up? It's your boy Kano Kingston.
Hi, this is Angel Sessions.
Hey, this is Pat. Hi, I'm Teresa Powell.
Hi, Jerry. This is Ira Sandro Carter.
Hi, this is Phil Powers.
Hello, this is Teresa Barbie with Jerry Royce Live.
Hi, I'm Philip Byrne. I'm live on the Jerry Royce Show.
Hey, what it do? It's your boy Houston Saint.
Peace, this is Dahlia the Poet, spoken word artist.
Hello, this is Ramon Marquis with Jerry Royce Live.
All right, everyone. You got Robin Lynn, and I'm keeping it live right now on Jerry Royce Live.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? What's up? This is a award-winning podcast with the greatest podcast on earth. Thank you for stopping by. I'm your host, Jerry Royce Live Worldwide on Internet Radio, where you get your positive on. So when it's all positive, it's all power. That's positive power. This is a worldwide podcast for growth, wealth, and success. Thank you.
Think you know how drugs get in those little brown bottles? Think again. Set in the green hills of western New Jersey, inside the gilded halls of power of a U.S. pharmaceutical company where decisions are worth billions of dollars and human lives worth less. Nicholas Harding, a young executive at Marshall Pharmaceutical, finds his career, family, and life in jeopardy. The Farmhouse, a suspense thriller novel by Bill Powers, published by Donna Inc. Publications, available at Amazon.com or DonnaInc.org. Go to Bill's webpage at www.author.BillPowers.com.
Are you looking for the next great read? A book filled with love, passion, betrayal, and intrigue. The award-winning novel, Season of Change, by Tamika Patrice Kane, is sure to satisfy your literary sweet tooth. Check out this must-read book reviewers are calling uplifting and emotional. And exceptionally great read. deeply intense and thought-provoking. Order your copy today. Available in paperback and ebook on Amazon.com or at www.tamikapatrice.com.
Hey, what's going on, everybody? Thank you for tuning in and joining us today, and welcome to PositivePower21.org. I am Jerry Royce Live. I am blessed. I am worldwide. You're listening to episode 366 with Andre James Carter. And before I bring Andre in, let's hear a word from our sponsor, Angel Sessions.
Oh no, it's never too hard. Oh no, it never is. Never too hard, never too hard. It never is, never too hard.
Listening to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide Podcast.
All right, everybody, that was Angel Sessions. She will be here on June 18th, and we're so excited. We can't wait to get Angel here on PositivePower21.org. Right now, we got my man Andre James Carter's here. He wrote a book called A Manual, Relationship Manual, created just for men but loved by women. Ordained minister, author, relationship management specialist, motivational speaker, and 3-time award-winning poet, Andre James has wowed fans all over America and the Caribbean as a poet. He has written numerous poems and received many awards for his poetry. His poetry has been included in weddings as well as the U.S. Army, where soldiers have sent his poetry home to their spouses. He is a 3-time winner of the United States Library of Congress Editor's Choice Poetry Award 3 years in a row. Andre James is the author of The Manual, the relationship manual created just for men but loved by women, as well as the upcoming sure-to-be blockbuster Don't Regret What You Accept and Love Commandments. Andre James has been the keynote speaker at many organizational events at the Ultimate Relationship Expert His question and answer sessions on love and marriage are legendary. For booking information, email Andre James at authorandrejames@gmail.com. Ladies and gentlemen, I bring to you Andre James Carter. Welcome to the show, Andre. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. How are you? I'm pleased to be here. On Jerry Royce Live Worldwide, can't be better.
Hey, man.
Can't be better.
That's right. Everything. All right, brother. We're so happy to have you, man. So what's going on with you, man? I'm going to tell you what. Let's just hit with you the first question. You can tell us everything that's going on in your life, man. The first question is, who is Andre James Carter, the author?
All right, well, let's say this. Andre James Carter, the author, is an author because of God's calling. Okay? Writing a book is the best way to get my message out worldwide, and I just love to help people. That's basically what it all comes down to. Everything is like a step process where, I had, like, for instance, I never planned on becoming a minister, but yet God led me that way because of my love to help people. I didn't plan on writing a book, but God led me that way because of my willingness to help people. So that's who Andre James is. He's a helper. He's a friend in time of need.
That's powerful.
That's who I am. That's what powerful. I'm all about.
Yeah, man. Woo! And there's some people out there, man, wanting to help some people, man. So I guess we're looking for some more ordained ministers coming down the pipe, man, because I've just been meeting people who want to help people, and that's awesome, man. Glad to have you on board, Minister Andre James Carter, the author. Now, James, before we get into your book, man, my family, man, we so strong in Eastern Shore, Cambridge, Talbot County, Eastern, South Dorchester, North Dorchester, Washington, D.C. They want to know. They inbox me. They want to know, who is Andre James Carter, the author, the person. Tell us a little bit about your childhood, man. How you grew up, man. Were you an athlete, superstar, basketball player? What's up?
Well, it's funny you would say that because I haven't talked about that type of stuff in a long, long, long time. My childhood, I grew up in Jamaica, Queens, New York. All right. My mom's still out there. We've been out there. Wow, I'm 50 now, so we've been out there about 47 years. My family originally from South Carolina, Conway.
Wow.
Athletics-wise, I love basketball and swimming. I was New York State champ in 1980 for swimming. So I was very athletic as a youngster coming up. My mom used to work for the YMCA, and she had me in all type of classes, from karate, judo, swimming, all that, she had me an athlete and all athletic stuff because, she just basically wanted to keep me off the street because, Jamaica, Queens is kind of wild, we had gunshots on a regular basis, somebody getting shot. They didn't even bother putting it in the paper like they do now and whatnot because it was such a regular thing. So it was real crazy out
blessed.
there. Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm one of the people that made it out of there. I always tell people, in where I grew up at, people wasn't talking about going to college and none of that type of stuff. It was all about people going out and getting a job or whatever, trying to get a job or try to actual hustle, because the only people that looked like they're making money was the drug dealers. So in my neighborhood where I grew up at, it was me and maybe one other brother that made it out of the hood without going to jail or ending up dead.
Wow.
2 people.
Wow.
All right. So
what era was this, James? Andre, what era was this? Like we talking about like the 80s, 90s?
Well, I was born in 65, so I'm talking about basically I'm talking about from 75 to like 85, somewhere up in there. You know, when I graduated from high school and went to the military, it was 87 when I went to the military. So, from 75 to 87 was kind of rough.
Mm-hmm.
All right?
Yeah, well, I mean, I remember that time.
God had his hand on me, I'm going to tell you, because I got in trouble for gun charges because my girlfriend got raped. All right? So,
oh, man.
Me and her pops got into it. And was like, you know, he came to my house like he wanted to stab me. So he lunged at me with a knife after he done raped my girl. And, you know, I was a young knucklehead back then. I was 19. And, you know, I was upset that he didn't recognize who I was. You know, like I was, I was a enforcer for a drug dealer at that time, you know, so I always had a posse around me deep, you know.
Right.
And I was like, yo, this guy ain't trying to respect me or something, trying to lunge at me with a knife, and I went and pulled out a gun and shot him.
Ooh.
You know,
so who was this guy again? So who was this guy?
My girl's stepfather. Yeah, he was my girl's stepfather.
I thought you said. Wow, man, that's crazy.
Her stepfather. Yeah. And she lived right across the street from me at the time, you know, and it was rough, you know what I mean? Like I said, you know, but like I said, God had his hand on me because even though I done shot this guy, and I didn't shoot him once, I shot him twice, because first time I shot him in the leg, and he still tried to get up and lunge at me again. So then I shot him in the chest at that point. And you know, it was like enough people out there. You know, we in Queens, so, you know, 11, 12 o'clock at night, it ain't nothing but everybody on the block to be out, you know? So it's mad witnesses and everything. So,
you killed him?
You know, nah, he lived. You know, he lived.
Wow.
And crazy thing is, you know, I got out of jail in a couple of days because I had mad witnesses, you know. And what happened? He came on my property and tried to lunge at me with the knife, you know. Plus they said it was a crime of passion. Right. They said a crime of passion and all that type of stuff because, you know, he had raped my girl. So,
yeah.
You know, but then he tried to sit there and put out a contract out on me after that.
Get out of here.
Yeah, man. I had a contract out on my life. It was crazy. Me and my man, we went and my man came and told me about it. That's what happened. And me and my man went and looked for the dude. And we scared him off. He left the contract alone. You know? Because I went and got my other gun and stuck the gun right in my man's mouth. Like, yo, what's up? You looking for me? And that was all she wrote. But like I say, God had his hand on me because I could be in jail right now. I mean, for the rest of my life, behind all this nonsense I'm telling you about now. You know what I mean? But that wasn't his plan for me. That wasn't his plan for me.
That's right.
And he protected me and kept me out of the jail system and all of that. So, you know, and then when I go and speak to young people, I could relate to everything they're going to because I was there.
That's right.
You understand what I'm saying? It's not like I'm just a minister that was never in the streets and I don't know what the streets is like and this and that and I don't know what people got to do. Nah, I did all that stuff they talking about. I did it all. You understand what I'm saying?
And just got caught.
So,
so you just got caught on that one charge. So other than that, you was still kind of skipping by the law.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
All right. So what about the military, man? What was the military like for you, man? Did you get any? I know a lot of guys get in trouble while they're in the military too. You know.
Nah, man. You know the worst thing I did in the military was dip out on a bill. And that wasn't even my fault and whatnot. That wasn't even my fault because we were sitting up in the I forgot what restaurant this was, but we were sitting up in the restaurant chilling, eating and everything. And my boys got up. It was like 6 of us. When they got up, they all ran. So I dip too. You know? But that was the first thing I did. Other than that, I was a straight shooter.
Yeah. So did you do traveling while you was in the military? You know, did you get to see Germany and Spain and Italy, France, those kind of places?
No, none of that. The most place I traveled was Korea, and I was in California because the National Training Center is in California, and we do ROTC in Korea, which is war training. Okay, because I was out there during the time of Desert Storm where I was training soldiers for war. So, that was the extent of my travel. I was stationed out in Kansas, and I was also stationed in Oklahoma, Fort Sill. All right, and Kansas, Fort Riley. That's the length of my stay. I was in Fort Riley out there in Junction City. All right, that's near Topeka, Wichita, those are the city areas. Manhattan, those are the city areas in that area. So, we party a lot in Topeka. Basically that was it.
Sound fun, man. The military, getting away from home, man. Being with the fellas, hanging out, meeting different people.
Oh, it was the greatest time ever. It was the greatest time ever. That's all I can tell you. Girls everywhere. Yeah, they love military dudes because it was a military town. And, if you wasn't in the military, you wasn't really making no money. So girls love the military guys.
That's right. Yeah, they do.
So, because they got the money and the benefits.
So did you get married while you were in there?
Actually, I did, man.
Did you get married?
I was stupid, I was stupid, yeah. I'm going to say I was stupid only because, well, it lasted 6 years. But, which was pretty long for a military marriage in all actuality because my boys was going out there getting married for 6 months.
Yeah.
They girls just wanted to go out and get pregnant and be able to latch on to the benefits because in the military they make you pay that child support. You ain't skipping out on child support. So that's how a lot of my boys was getting caught out there. Yep. But me, it was more like I was in love with this girl. Boy, she was so fine. I had to have her. That's what that was about. I done forgot all my, my list of things that I like in a woman and all of that, because of me, I'm a type of person. I like a woman that's a college graduate, who doesn't live with a mom. She had her own place and was used to paying bills, all that type of stuff. I want a woman that's responsible. You know what I mean? So, I got all of that when I saw this woman, man. It was like, this girl was I done been all through Kansas. When I tell you I was pimping, I've been all through Kansas. And
oh man,
I seen this woman here, man. I'm telling you, she was so fine, she blew my mind. I done lost it. I had to have her.
So you said bump that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
So, that's what happened there.
Right. Now now you texted me, man, that you got you have around what? You said 6 kids?
Yeah, man. 4 biological and 2 stepchildren. Yeah. That's right. Ranging from age
everybody's gone.
14 to 27. Yep, everybody gone.
Okay, so everybody else gone but one. So one is home.
Yep.
Still got one. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
She graduated from junior high school this year.
That's awesome, man. Awesome. Congratulations to you and your family. All right, Andre, we're going to take a quick break, man. We got 2 songs we're going to play real quick for everybody. We got Mark Staggers. He was here. He's from the D.C. area. He got a song called Bring Me Back. And then we're going to listen to a little bit of Deshawn, okay? And she got a song out that's called From the Inside Out, all right? So hold tight, everybody. And we come back, we got a surprise guest that's going to come on the show and congratulate Andre for his achievements. And so hold tight, everybody. All right? This is Mark Staggers, Bring Me Back.
listening to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide Podcast. Listening to Jerry Royce Live Worldwide Podcast.
All right, everybody, we right back. You're listening to episode 366 with Andre James Carter. He is the author of the manual, the relationship manual created just for men but loved by women. The manual is the ultimate relationship created just for men but loved by women. If you have questions about getting and keeping that special girl, the manual is written just for you. It doesn't matter if you're single and looking for a special someone or married trying to bring back that spark in your relationship. The manual has what you are looking for. If you're single, you learn all about the different places to date, hints about picking the right woman to be your wife, spotting gold diggers, and more. If you're married and looking to bring back the special something that you got hitched to begin with, all you have to do is read the manual, and you'll surely be on your way being a better husband and lover. If I read that book, I'm going to be a super husband then, because I don't know if Nene's going to be able to handle all of that. You hear all of that? Okay, before I do this on, I forgot that I got a special guest for you. What's going on, T? What's going on?
Hey, Jerry. It's Lady T from Hollywood. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. We got Andre James Carter on the line. You got something special to say to him?
Absolutely. Like, I sat there and listened to that. I need the manual myself. Like, why you messing around? You give details and everything to get your man, and it's the man's, book. So, that's a good thing. I hope there's a lot of women on the line, because we all need a little bit of help, us single women.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
It's funny that you would say that, because A lot of our
I'm sorry.
A lot of my readers
I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
No, I was just saying a lot of my readers happen to be women. Believe it or not, even though I wrote this for men. And the women are giving it 5 stars.
Okay, and I absolutely can see. Yeah, I can see why, because it just gives a different perspective. There's always different ways you can look at things, and if you're giving us a manual on you, oh please, hands down, I need that shipped via ASAP. So thanks for pulling it out for us, Andre. Thanks for being on Positive Power 21.
Thank you.
Yeah. But don't leave yet, T. Matter of fact, Andre, T just joined us with Positive Power just last week. She came on my show. She's going to be starting her show this week. We love to put you on the list, man, and have you come on as a guest and really get in depth with your book, because T is definitely an expert when it comes to this kind of thing. So I think you'd be excellent, because she's going to see. Go ahead and plug your show for this Thursday, T.
Yeah, absolutely. It's, this Thursday. It's with me and Jerry, and, it is going to be an awesome show. We are definitely, looking forward to our guest. She is a author, publisher, and she is going to tell us about her new book, her information, how to work things, and it's definitely going to be a, eye-opening experience. So you should check us out, Andre.
That's right. Yeah.
All right.
Right.
I think I'll do that.
And she's a publisher.
Absolutely. Us women, we wear all those hats for, our men. Yeah. Ain't that right, Andre? Yay!
That's right. All right, so Andre, so if you're good with that, man, we'd like to have you back, man. We're talking about maybe in about 2 weeks. Well, I think when I get back from vacation. Is that right, T?
Yeah, absolutely. I always like to,
get back,
rehash. Yeah, that's cool.
All right. So all right, Andre, this sound good, man?
All right, sounds good. Sound real good.
I'm just going to sit back and chill and pull up a chair so you can just, I'm here, I'm listening, so just, it was a pleasure, Andre.
Right.
Thank you.
It's a pleasure, too.
Bye, everybody.
All right, cat girl. All right. Now, Andre, we want you to go ahead and tell us a little bit about this book, man. Now, I read, what you got on Amazon. So tell people how they can get it. I know Amazon always carrying everybody, but there's other places where people can get it. They can see you, get it signed. What's up? What you got planned for the road?
Well, you can pick this book up at Chat eBooks. You can get it at Press Play Library. You can get it in Barnes & Nobles, Amazon.com, Kindle. I got it on every format you can imagine. All right?
Man.
I'm just trying to hustle,
So you talking about up in New York? So this up in New York, Andre, where these bookstores? Because I haven't heard all these bookstores before. You talking about up in New York, where the bookstores are?
No, on the internet. Right on the internet. On the internet.
Okay.
ChatEbooks.com. And PressPlayLibrary.com.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't remember them.
Right. Yeah, they know.
Good.
They know.
Good to know.
Yep.
Okay, they are new. Okay, it was good to know. Yeah, you got to send me that link there, man, so I can make sure I got that on your landing page. Now that's an interesting thing you just brought up, man. Now, with everybody going out to Amazon, you hear your good and your bad about them. Of course, they're a big engine, big retail out there. They running the show. Now, some of the smaller cats. Now, would you say that you said they new? Are they kind of smaller company?
Well, I would say this. Amazon being the giant that it is, you get lost in the shuffle. Okay? Press Play, I joined last month, and I made more money on Press Play than I did the entire year for Amazon. So
get out of here.
I'll say that. Yeah.
Wow, Press Play. Yeah, man, that's good information, man. I'm glad you told us that.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, does any of that come out of your pocket, or that's just part of their service?
No, that's just the service, man. They I think it's like $12 to join for the whole year, and they do the marketing for you. Yeah.
Wow.
You can't beat that.
It's good to
you
know,
can't
man.
beat that.
Yeah, glad you shared it. Now, how about the other one you were talking about earlier? What about the other company?
Okay, Chat eBooks. I think they're $9.99 for a lifetime. Okay, and I think it's just a place to park it. It's like Amazon, basically. Say, your book is out there. You market it. It's another way to market your book. She markets the website. CHAT.
Spell that for me.
CHAT. No, C as in cat. HAT. eBooks.
eBooks. Okay, chat. Okay, chat eBooks. Okay, I'm not familiar with them neither. That's .com. All right.
Yep.
Chatebooks.com. The other one you said was Press Play. You said Press Play, right?
PressPlayLibrary.com.
Press Play Library. Okay. All right.
Yep.
All right. We just get to know, man, because people, especially the smaller publishers, we have a lot of virtual publishers out there, and they're all dropping everybody's books on Amazon, and then with all the 99-cent books out there. Now I notice your book is not selling for no 99 cents. Can you tell us how much your book is going for on those bookstores versus Amazon?
Amazon, I'm selling it for $5. Chat eBooks, I'm selling it for $3. It's just wherever. The reason why I do it, the Amazon $5 is because those I'm autographing, and I'm charging for my autograph. Okay.
Okay.
Chat eBooks is $3. Press Play is as low as $1.25. So.
Wow, that's a big difference, man.
Yeah.
It look like Amazon not gonna make no money because actually, man, I'm on your page right now with Amazon. Look like they showing paperback going for $20. Going for $20. Yep.
Reason why
reviews out there.
Yeah, there's at least 25 reviews on there, and they all of them are 5 stars except for maybe 2 or 3, and they 4 stars.
Yeah. Yeah, your 5 stars look good, man. They said this is actually the best book they ever read on love, relationship, family. They said it really got me thinking about reevaluating how I treat the women I love. There's so much interesting information. I never laughed so hard at some of the stuff this author had to say about love and mistakes that men make. Wow, they love it, man. I like that. That's sharp. You hear that, T? It's a good book. This would be nice.
Yeah.
All right. See, T's really good with doing research. So you guys
sounds
really
wonderful.
Get a chance to really get into it. So you might have to get a copy out to her so she could be ready for you, man.
No, I sent you a copy already. I inboxed you a copy.
Yeah, that's right. You did. So, you did. I forgot you did. You sure did. I get that
right.
PDF.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate it.
Uh-huh. That's right.
I can't be mad at I can't be mad at that extra information. So just pass it on to a sister. Pass it on.
That's it.
Now, Andre, what about this one, man? Somebody said they gave you a 4-star. They said, not a book for women. When I laid hands on my copy of the manual by Andre Carter, I was excited to see what advice he would bring to the table on relationship, but I was stopped in my tracks when they encountered the first problem, a formatting. They talking about format.
They picking up.
I got shot straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, start reading through living with. They talking about living with your partner. Oh, so you was covering all that stuff then? Okay. Talking about 3.
Well,
what would you say?
You know what?
Talk about living with your partner in marriage is not perfect. Okay. They was all over the place, man. With this, they tried to get it all in a few sentences.
That's great, Andre. I do it. I have a show, that I do with Ebony Empress on Blog Talk Radio, and it's a dating and it's a relationship show on Thursdays. So we might need to come and have you come on there. That would be great.
Okay, I'm willing. I'm ready.
Oh yeah, definitely. You need to hit me up and we can get together because that's what our specific taste is. And she is over here, and I'm over here in Hollywood, and she's over there in the UK. So you get a whole different type of audience. So it would be great to have you on our show.
Okay.
Yeah,
well, let me just say one thing though. the one where they're talking about the formatting, and she gave me 4 stars.
Right.
I'm not even mad at that. You know why? Because she pointed out something to me that I wasn't even aware of, and I fixed the problem. You know what I mean?
Okay. Good.
Like, boom.
Right, because what happens when people, when people listen to these shows, they will research and check you out. And I'm glad you had a chance to talk about that, because they're going to look at that. You know, they're going to say, why does this person give him a 4-star versus a 5? And a lot of times they like the book, you know, but a lot of times when authors first come out, you're going to miss some stuff, you know. Now, was this your first book? I think you mentioned that you had a poetry book out before, right?
No, I didn't have poetry books out. I used to write poetry. That's where I start. Well, I didn't start off with poetry. What happened was I started off with songwriting, and songwriting grew into poetry. And
okay,
nice.
So in other words, so in your bio, basically you were just entering those contests where you just submit like a couple pieces. Is that what happened?
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
That's exactly what happened.
All right. I see. Yeah, because I saw the Library of Congress was mentioned in your bio, and you won that 3 years in a row. So you're a strong poet then. Okay.
Nice.
You hear that, Spence?
I guess one would say that.
I mean, they gave you three years in a row. They gave you a 3-time winner.
Nice.
Man.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, that just shows us, you know, he can tap into that side. You know what I'm saying? He's touching not all men can do that. So he has expanded self, and that just shows us that he can, you know, touch on other areas that, you know, he's given knowledge to other brothers and his other, you know, men friends, and, you know, and helping them help us to help you help us.
Right.
At the end of the day.
Right.
Yeah. So that's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, Spence, another thing about Andre is also a motivational speaker, and he's an ordained minister. So, Andre, are you out there with the brothers and the sisters, or you just focusing mostly on the younger brothers, just trying to, you know, share your experience with them?
Man, I will speak to anybody that wants to speak to me. All right.
He said, you heard him say, I'm hustling. I'm doing my thing. Right.
I'm spreading a good word.
All right,
you know?
Man.
I'm not mad at you.
Yeah, you got to do what you got to do. But look, man, we're going to take this quick break, man. When you come back, man, you're going to give us out your final words, man, and let people know where they can find you this summer. We already know where your books are, but where they can find you this summer if you got festivals lined up, okay? So everybody hold tight. We got a message from Tanika, my bad, not Tanika. I don't know why I was thinking about Tanika on the brain. Oh, yes, I was. Here we go.
Hey everyone, this is Tanika Gonzalez, spoken word poet. Whenever I'm online, I'm always listening to Jerry Royce Live. You can find Jerry on www.spreaker.com. Positive Power 21.
Yeah. I had Tanika on the brain, because Tanika is now, she doesn't call herself Tanika Gonzalez anymore. She's Tanika Joy, the poet. Spoken word. Tanika's releasing a CD real soon. She's going to be partnering up with another poet out there in the Florida area, so that should be coming real soon. And she got some other things going on, and we find out because we should be having her back real soon when she released that project. You can find her videos out there on YouTube. So she's definitely making a lot of noise out there. So, you know, look for that CD to be dropping real soon. We got Angel Sessions coming on June 18th. She just released Southern Comfort. She got a new single out, Don't Let Go, which is being rocked on Jam Vibes Radio. That's one of the companies we do our alliance with, courtesy of them and iGospel Music. You can find independent artists out on those websites. So if we're looking for some really good music, similar to what we're playing here, you can find those same artists out there on iGospel and Jam Vibes Radio. We want to shout out to Shirley Ann. She did an excellent job today with Preacher Boy. Preacher Boy going to be coming here soon too. That's right. Look for him in July. He's going to be traveling up north. He's on tour, and we hope to get him on Pastor Gerald Manuel's his thing. So maybe we can get him in there and he can do a concert for some of the young people up in Chicago. So we trying to form an alliance, y'all, make things happen. All right, Andre, man, we appreciate having you here. T, we appreciate you popping in on us too, and
thank you.
Doing your thing. So, all right, so we ready for your final words? You ready, man?
All right. Well, from the 20th to the 24th, if you're in the Los Angeles area, I will be at the Westin Bonaventure. That's 404 South Figueroa Street in Los Angeles. You can catch up with me there. We can take pictures. You can purchase the book. I sign autographs. I do all of that. All right. You need to talk to me about your relationship. You want to talk to me about how your man not treating you right. I talk about that too. All right. That's from the 20th to the 24th, Los Angeles.
All right. So that'll be July. You talking about July or June?
June. This coming Saturday, I'm gonna be out there.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, you're not playing.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what's crazy is that it's an event for the International Management Accountants Association. They're flying me out there for free, 5-star accommodations.
Wow.
I mean, if you look at the look on the hotel, Westin Bonaventure. It's a Marriott hotel. I mean, you should see how this place looks, man. And I'm going there for free.
Wow. Excuse me, Andre?
What's up, bro, man?
Yes, indeed.
Andre, did you say on Figueroa?
Figueroa, yes.
Okay, can you tell me what's the address? What is it?
404 South Figueroa Street.
I think that's not too far from me, so maybe if you said it's this weekend, if I'm around, maybe I'll come up there and give you a shout-out and then, get you a little interview up there, a little podcast, and meet you in person. So then I can get it signed, sealed, and delivered. You can autograph it for me, okay?
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, I love that. I love that. So 404 South Figueroa, that's where I'll see ya. What time does it start?
All right, awesome.
Well, it's going to be an ongoing event from the morning of the 20th to the 24th. So what I'm gonna do is when you finish with the radio, you could just hit me in my inbox. And I give you my phone number. And then, when you're ready to...
That's perfect.
We're going to link up.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, that's awesome. All right, Andre, you ready for your final words? You ready for your final thoughts for tonight's show, man?
Yeah, my final word is get the manual. Chat ebooks, Amazon, Press Play Library, get the book. You want your relationship to be strong? Get the book. You don't believe it?
Yeah.
Go to Amazon, read the reviews. Nobody has not a single bad word to say about the book. It's probably the best book out there, period.
Yeah.
And the story.
Awesome, man. My man. And sorry, Andre, we didn't get a chance to get you to read your poetry, man, but that's why, I invited you to come out on Spence's show. You have an opportunity, because he reads too, so you can have a good old time. Spence, when he come out on your show, read some of his poetry, talk about some love, all that good stuff. All right, sound good?
No problem. We can do all that.
All right, good. And I'm going to tell you, Andre, I tell people all the time, man, all the time, you want to hear the good stuff, you got to come out here to positivepower21.org, because we got a lineup, man. I think we have about 18 programs on here, and all this happened in a matter of 2 weeks. We just went to a radio station format about a week ago, and already we have about 18 programs. Powerful, powerful people. We have seasoned veterans like Curry Hines, Beverly Feld Jones. That's right. And we got Tina. That's right. Tina Hobson, Superwoman #2. That's right. And we do have T. Spence from Buttervision's here. That's right. Used to be on TV from the red carpet. And then we got Kim and all them coming out of Kansas City, and a host of lovely, lovely people. You can't help but love them. We got the pastors, we got the ministers, we got Bible study, sermons coming out of Chicago. That's right, with Pastor Gerald Manuel. And we're going to have Daryl Ham bringing it, coming out of Bmore. That's right, my town. So that's the way we're going to be rocking this thing here on Positive Power. And we're so glad that you were able to come on here, Andre. And, of course, I'm going to be part of the show with Spence. We're going to have a good time, man, get a chance to hear your poetry, man, and enjoy it. But I was glad you was able to come out here and talk about the book. People going out to Amazon, readers reviews. People were honest, but 84% said the book was awesome. Okay, so check them out. All right, everybody. I'm Jerry Royce Live. I'm worldwide. Thank you for tuning in to Jerry Royce Live on PositivePower21.org and Spreaker.com/PositivePower21. This is a Royce Enterprises production. And don't forget about replay on Facebook.com/Jerry Royce Live. All right, everybody. You stay on the path for 21. That's right. Feel the power. I'm Jerry Royce Live. Stay awesome all week long.